This is the original location of World's Fair mining operations of back in the day. If you look off the right-hand side of the train, towards the front of the locomotive, and then across the valley, you notice that very large pile of rock on top of the hill. That very large pile of rock is only part of what you can see in one of Colorado's largest active gold mines, the Cripple Creek and Victor Gold Mining Company. What you're looking at right there is known as a leach pad. What they do is they mine the rock out of the ground, take it to a crusher, they crush it down about an 8-inch diameter. Once the rock has been crushed down, it's laid out in those big rock piles, where they run a cyanide and water solution through that rock. The cyanide actually leaches the gold ore out of the rock. At the bottom of the hill, they collect the gold in the cyanide solution and ship it off to a processing plant. Once at the processing plant, they separate the gold and the cyanide back apart, and then the cyanide solution can be reused over and over again on the hillside. That mine started operations back in 1991, and as of last year, for the year of 2013, they announced they had poured over 230,000 ounces of gold. With the current gold price about $1,300 per ounce, just imagine how much money they're making up there on that hillside. This does include a stop here at the Windy World's Fair. I pull on train 4 and then heading back down into Cripple Creek for the third and final stop on our train ride today. As we're leaving the World's Fair though, I will be pointing out one of the original mine shaft entrances to the World's Fair mine. As a heads up, it's going to be on the left-hand side of the train and down on the ground. I'll let you know when we get to it.
Choo choo. Yeah, the train.
Coming up on the left-hand side of the train and down the ground, you'll start to see this large circular concrete pad. This large circular concrete pad covers the original mine shaft entrance to the World's Fair mine. One of the deepest mine shafts in the area came from the Ajax mine, and it had a depth of over 3,350 feet. That's more than a half a mile deep down in the ground.
Good? Say hi. Hi. Chug, 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 chug.
There's the choo-choo.
You hear it? Like that.
Come on, go again.
As we're making our way back across the $1 Million Fill, look off the right-hand side of the train, the uphill side of the train, and towards the front of the locomotive, up on the hillside, you'll notice it's like an old cave. Well, that's not actually an old cave, that's an old stope. One of the most productive old stopes in the area came from the Crescent Mine, and they extracted over $1.2 million worth of gold. This is short, 4 weeks. You maybe ask yourself, well, what is a stope? Instead of drilling vertically down the ground like a mine shaft, they'd find a vein of gold running horizontally in the hillside and then follow that vein of gold. As they went along, they'd pull the gold down into the tunnel and remove it from the mountainside.
Hey, puppy, puppy.
There's no puppy.
Puppy,
There's no puppy.
puppy.
I don't see any puppies. There's a tree.
Puppy.
There's no puppies. You're silly. Should have put little overalls on him.
Side of the train, the downhill side of the train. When you get down on this hillside here, in between all the trees, you'll start to see these piles of rocks down here on the hillside. These piles of rocks are what remain of the Good Chance Mine. Now, the Good Chance Mine was not very productive, and towards the end of its life, it later got the nickname the Fat Chance Mine.
What's he doing? Is he feeding the train? Oh, you're very excited still. Deep, good,